Hello, Andrea.
Hello!
I didn't know that you were gonna call me.
It's me.
How are you?
I'm good. It's so nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, so good to see you even virtually. Oh.
So how's things in Toronto?
Oh, I mean, it's okay. We're out of lockdown now.
Oh, nice.
So this means we can allow people to enter the gallery, which is like,
oh, nice. That's
finally,
good news.
yeah, it's really good news. It's been so long. So yeah, it's a really nice feeling to just welcome people in off the street and to be able to meet people and chat with people. So yeah, how's it going in Montreal?
Very good. I really don't go so much, a little bit of walk around at this time of day, and that's it.
Yep.
It's still the same.
Yeah.
But it's people, it looks like positive, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We see the light at the end of the tunnel, so we're staying positive. Yeah. Oh my God. Well, thank you for taking the time to chat with me.
Thank you very much. And I have a glass of wine.
Ah, okay. What are you drinking?
It's orange wine.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
It's just very, very nice, refreshing, like summery, you know?
Oh, good. Exactly. You're channeling the springtime vibes. I have my Spanish red. I have a real.
Oh, you like the red, yeah?
I do.
You like a red.
Especially today, it was kind of cold and rainy. So yeah. I need to open the bottle though, so I'm going to do that.
No, take your time. No problem, of course.
Yes. It's been so long since I've chatted with you. And last time you were in Toronto, I was with clients. So we didn't even get to talk. It's nice now. We'll have the chance to catch up now.
Oh God, and that would be nice. That would be nice to be able to talk to people and be a little bit normal, not too much.
Exactly.
You don't ask too much, you know.
Exactly. Just
little bit.
Exactly, a little bit more. And I know you're a very social person, and I'm a very social person.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, you know, how it's been in the lockdown, not being able to party like you always do. You don't get your dinner parties, which I miss too. I miss that so much.
I know, very much, yeah. And, you know, we can create your own atmosphere at the end anyway. Still is not the worst, you know. It's all good. It's all good.
Staying positive.
Just we could be positive. Exactly, that's all.
And so how has like daily life changed? Like what do you know do day to day? Have things changed much for you?
Since a year now, it's the same thing really for me. It changed that the fact that I go to the restaurants, you know, go to a lot of restaurants and things like that. But now the only things I stop cook all the time here.
Okay.
I enjoy so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was going to ask you if you've taken up any new activities. So cooking would be one of them, I guess.
Oh, cooking, yeah. Cooking, and that's it. Walking a little bit, that's all.
Yep. And painting a little bit?
Most of the time painting, yeah.
Yeah. And how often do you paint? Do you paint a lot every week?
Not every week, really. I was busy organizing the studio because it was absolutely chaos here. And there's still a little bit messy a little bit. But I was doing that. I involved with so much deep cleaning, things like that, organizing, you know, with the colors, with the mess of the floor and the sketches all over the place, you know, all these things. But
it's a big job.
I kept myself busy a little bit and cooking, shopping for food, and that's it.
Okay, so what's your Kal Gajoum specialty? What's your dish?
Fish.
Yeah, fish.
Fish, yeah.
Like a whole fish fillet?
I think whole fish, yeah. Depends on the market. It's in the market. if it's a huge, large fish, so I end up buying some like the Chilean sea bass. Sometimes they bring it fresh, really nice.
Oh,
They
amazing.
bring the whole fish and they cut it and etc. So I get a piece like that, a little. Sometimes I do that, but most of the time the whole fish we're gonna use. I get this Mediterranean small fish like a sardine, like OG, red mullet they call it.
Yeah.
Sea bass, the Mediterranean sea bass, stuff like that, you know.
Oh, I love seafood.
Oh, seafood. And I get off a little bit of seafood, a little bit, not because I eat it every day before.
Yeah.
Last week, this week, changing, just the challenge, you know?
Yep. No, that's good. That's
I
good.
think vegetable alone, just vegetable.
That's great. I know. And we have to be sustainable as well. So I'm trying not to eat a whole lot of seafood either.
But you know, it's really just in the mind. It's now, I actually okay with the vegetable only, you know?
Me too.
No problem.
Yeah, exactly. I still feel energized and super healthy, clean eating. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, that's good. Cooking, spending time on yourself. I've been cooking a lot too. And it's nice because we have so many markets in Toronto, so you can get fresh produce everywhere. And I just buy little bits at a time because I'm always afraid it's going to go bad. And
I know. I know, especially if you buy organic stuff, it's go for bad. It's second day or third day.
Yeah. So to buy fresh, you know, and I go almost every day, and it works.
Absolutely.
I'm just look at the color of your orange wine. It's beautiful. There you go.
Nice, huh?
Cheers.
Cheers to you. Santé.
Santé. Salut.
A good surprise.
Yeah. Tell me about the space you're in. You're in your studio, I can see. So are those works in progress behind you? Just kind of canvas prep?
Yeah, this work canvas sketch for something, and this I have this another one here, which is that's how normally I start.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, beautiful. So it's kind of the underpainting.
Yeah. You know, the background is not necessary to be orange, but I chose that color.
It's beautiful. Hey, it matches what I'm wearing. So
yeah, and I sketched the subject.
Yep.
The reason from the sketch just to give me the perspective, everything is okay, the size and the proportion, everything, and then I color. So everything gonna be covered again, but I know what I'm doing in that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of the plan underneath.
Yeah, that's the stages. That's the first stage. Yeah. And of course the sketch, from the sketch I get usually from here. I have a few sketches here. Then they're gonna show you here some. I sketched that for fun, you know, the other day.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful.
I
love it. I love it.
I was just playing around.
Yes.
I'm not a figures guys. Like I start learning everything, you know.
I was gonna say it's a different subject for you. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
A sketch like this, right?
Yeah. Wow.
That's the first sketch. I have a sketch of this one. This is big sketch, the 2010 actually. 2010, yeah. 2011, sorry. I cannot see properly. Yeah, 2011.
Amazing.
2011, we sketched the spot.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah.
And that's the original idea, the painting coming from this one.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, each subject I do. Sometimes not. Sometimes, most of the time, that's the way how I start the sketch. And the sketch always change as well. You know, when I decide to paint this one, could be so many different subjects from the same spot, you know?
Yeah, it's true. And do you do all of those different subjects? Is that from your imagination?
This is from the place. When I was in Paris that time, usually normally every year I spend 2, 3, 4 months a year to collect as much sketches as I do, like sketch space spots right in the spot. because it give me the perspective, give me the real feeling on that city or that place I wanted to paint. And then when I bring it with me, it's like sometimes 30, 40 sketches or 20 sketches. I sometimes 3 or 4 is good only.
Yeah.
The one I really think is gonna work. Yeah, that's how I do it.
That's amazing.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, and so this past year, with not being able to travel at all, has that influenced your recent work, or are you using sketches from previous trips?
Yeah, I used some sketches before because of course, I didn't use all the sketches. I never paint them all, but kind of feel something empty there, And yeah, this year when I didn't travel, I felt a little bit not much idea coming in, but I did around here in the city of Montreal. I did some sketches, some places, and even the corner where I live here.
I was going to ask you, is because you can get inspiration locally. Maybe even paint your interior of your condo.
Well, it's nothing to like my condo. Nothing to like, just a mess like crazy.
A little view from your window, yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. Okay, so you have lots of material you can work off of, I'm sure, for years to come, but soon we'll be able to travel again. Oh, I hope so. Yeah.
But always work. Always there is work. There's no excuse for anything. The work is there. There's just to do it. That's all,
Exactly.
Absolutely.
I'd love to hear more about your previous travels.
Travels?
Yeah, so I know not this past year, obviously, but traveling previously, where's the most beautiful place you've ever visited?
I have to say I visited a few places I never visited before, like always go back to Paris. Always Paris is, for me, the best place. I'm in love with that city since I was a kid. I never change.
Yeah.
I go to, Rome. In Rome, I used to go a lot to Rome when I used to be in Malta that time, in Tripoli. But because it's you always, when something close by, you're not interested to go see it. Always see it. I always go around the places like that. Malta is a beautiful island too. Mm-hmm. A lot of inspiration to paint. This is all a seascape style. There's a lot of boats, a lot of ports, marina, the colors, the very strong color, the light and everything. And every time I go back to Paris, every time I go to Paris, since the 80s until now, I lived there the first 3 years before, the 80s. And then since then I go visit that city twice a year. Every time I go 3 times a year, twice a year. Until now, I always find a street I never been.
Oh my gosh, amazing. So much to explore.
I don't remember the place. I thought, wow, this is new. Every time I see something, that's what I like about the architecture in Paris. It's always something, it's a so huge place and you think everywhere, but that's the excitement. It excites me a lot, that city.
And it keeps bringing you back each time if there's so much to explore.
All the time. And a very charming city, very charming. The people are good, people are nice, and you always see, for me, I always look at the architecture, the history of the country, and you always see it's so nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
It makes me want to go. I've never been to Paris, but I need to go. Even based on your description, I need to go.
The people are absolutely good. People and culture and the character and the attitude of it's just fantastic.
The food.
Oh, the food?
I would go and just eat the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat and walk.
Yeah, exactly. And just wander, spend time, not have a plan throughout the day. Yeah, it seems pretty magical. Okay, so what's the craziest party you've ever been to in your travels? Maybe not in Paris, but anywhere. What's the craziest party Kal has attended?
Actually, in Paris.
In Paris.
I never forget that party. It was 10 years ago. I remember I talk to my friends sometimes about it. It's crazy. I never expect.
Okay, tell me about it. Where was this party?
Well, it's in Paris. There's a place called it's Avenue de Opera. There's a place called the Jazz Club bar. They're playing, bringing a small band. It's a very cute, small classic bar. It's like in 1950s style. They're bringing bands, they're playing, and the band they're just right close to you. So I spent that particular night. I went there. I go there before for many years, and that particular night, and there was a singer there. The microphone was fall down from the things, and I pick up the microphone and I kept holding the microphone and she keeps singing, and I put it because there was something wrong with the thing. And everybody's standing here, there. I mean, it was a tiny place, you know, and the sounds. And anyway, at the end of the evening, the last call is 4:30 in the morning.
Whoa.
All right. Normally that's 4:30. That's Friday night and Saturday night.
Okay.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Wow.
They close at 4 every evening. That evening stayed until maybe 5:30, and they're still singing, and then they stop the music and put their own music and things. The band and we were start talking with the singer and the guys playing the drums and the bass guitar, the keyboard. We were talking chit chat here and there.
Yes.
Of course, more drink, and we start smoking inside. Everybody's smoking, no problem. Everybody, he's not supposed to, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But at that point, you run the place, so it's fine.
Yeah, I think we didn't really. We enjoyed. We were dancing and were things, and then I thought that's it. At the end of the evening, now nearly 5:30 in the morning, we're gonna go home, you know. Not really.
Nope, exactly. The party, the after party begins.
Yeah, I decided to want to go to a place, very good place for music, electronic music and things. I was in the Champs-Élysées, Place de la Concorde. In the corner, there's a nightclubs. I never been that time. First time I been there was like it's a huge white building. In the not very far from between Champs-Élysées and Place de la Concorde, and like kind of secret or something, but from far away you see it like a mansion, you know, from far away. Yes. We went in normal, and people like there's bouncers outside, but the kind of classic nightclub, but modern at the same time.
Yes.
Ooh. We went inside. And the guys, there are 3 guys with us and 1 girl, and a friend of mine, he's with me, and he had enough. He gonna go home. He was going home. So we said, now let's go a little bit, and we go. I'm like that. Let's get in. It's a nice time.
Yeah.
I know the people. So when you are in the crowd, you know, and a good crowd, you know,
exactly.
Musician, artist, you know. We went inside. As soon as we get in, like a whole, like all pink and red lighting against the wall, all white. Imagine the light blue, turn up to pink, things like that, to the decoration or whatever. And the music is so cool. I like flowing, and there's each in the corner. There's rooms, a huge room in the right and the left. Each room, I see people like holding the walls like that, dancing, kissing each other, stuff like that.
Just crazy.
Guys with guys.
Yeah.
Girls with girls.
Everybody just.
And I was like looking like that, but I ignored the whole thing. Said now, ignore it. But I'm with my friends. It's no problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, the crazy part, we went inside, we have a few drinks, and I sat down in one of the room, and there's the three guys, and the girl, she disappeared. We're looking for her. She's a singer. She met her friend there, which is her lover. I found out that her lover. And they started, crazy, like dance together, and they just, and then I was sitting down, but with three guys, young guys. One of them start massaging my back like that, and the other one is sitting in my lap, and he holds my neck like this. I'm not joking. So and I told him, "What you doing? What you doing?" Because I'm a type of person, I drink for a long term, but I don't get drunk. I drink really slow.
Yeah.
But I don't get myself to go a little bit slow.
I know this about you. You have a very high tolerance. So the wine or drinks, they don't affect you.
No. I told him, what are you doing? What are you doing? He said to me, please let me. I told him, let you what? And he started, and while I was talking to him, and the other guy was kissing me from the back, from here.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's a crazy night.
They were very cute boys, they're really cool.
Of course.
And I didn't have issue with. I'm not the type of person to fight or say no, don't do that. No, I told him just so maybe they take the message that I'm okay, That's the worst. That's the worst. So I couldn't stop anything anymore, but I didn't went any further.
Exactly. Politely, just decline.
I was crying for that girl. Please come. I went looking for her. I keep asking about her. Come with your girlfriend here, please.
I need backup. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So what time did you go home?
By the time we finished, it was 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
But it's very artistic. The people, way how they kind of local. Most of them are local people. They know where they go. That's why, and you see them, everybody, the way how they dances and the electronic music, very strange kind of music, like futures music.
Yeah.
So nice with the light and everything. Yeah. And you have the hallway, like the center of the thing, so beautiful. Yeah. Can't believe it. Everybody nice.
Oh, I love that. And when you gather in a community like that, and everyone's just in such a great mood, and they're all sharing that experience of, like you say, the lights and the music, and it's immersive, and you're just all there together, and you feed off of each other's energy, like. I miss that so much. It will happen again, but I don't know. I don't know when, but I know concerts and clubs, and in Toronto, we've got so many clubs, and I'm sure a lot of them will have.
When I was there, when I saw you, I think, went back, I think. We went back to see Barak. Barak, huh? Yeah. He's such a nice guy.
Oh, he's the best. Yeah.
I went to visit him, so we went to one of the clubs there, nightclubs after the weekend, the Shabbat, and we went to the club. Was wonderful. Was wonderful, really very nice. That's the first time I go to a nightclub in Toronto. It was a nice high-end place. It was very, very good.
Yeah. I know. Depends on what you're looking for, but you'll be able to find it in Toronto. There's something for everybody.
But the thing is, closed early, Toronto. Before the pandemic, always close early.
It's true. Last call is usually at 1 a.m. So
remember, I met you there last time. We went to the place. Was nice to meet your friend there. What's her name?
Gwen.
Gwen, how's she doing?
She's great, actually. And this, I don't know if you know, but she's an artist with our galleries.
Oh,
she paints, and this is her work, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this little grouping right here. But she's doing really well, and she took some time and did lots of painting throughout this past year, and she's back with us in the gallery, so we're happy to have her back. And yeah, she's doing very well. She loved that night as well. We had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
She's a cool girl.
Yeah, I know. And we had some good conversation that night too. That I remember laughing about that the whole next day. I'm like, we had some funny discussions.
We have one bottle of wine, I remember.
Exactly. Oh, delicious wine too. Yeah.
Only one. Huh?
I know, exactly. We cut it off because we all had to work the next day.
Oh yeah.
But okay, let's go back in time to the childhood of young Kal.
Okay.
So I want to know what you were like as a kid growing up. You know, what was your personality? Were you a troublemaker? Were you a good student? What were you like as a kid?
I was, as far as I remember, I don't remember the bad things at all.
Exactly. They're forgotten now. It's fine.
I was very shy, very quiet and very shy. And I was also, I was shy to talk.
Wow.
That's why I talk too much now.
I was going to say, it's funny how people change, huh?
Unbelievable. That's for that part, yes. I don't talk. It's just very shy from anything, you know. And I had a really, for me, lucky, you know, I would say I had a really good childhood. Have a lot of fun. Yeah. My dad, he kind of spoiled me, really. Yeah. I mean, the first time he took me out, I remember, to Italy, Rome. That time he worked he's a shoemaker, and he worked with the Italian companies, taking machines to make shoes back to Tripoli that time.
Okay.
And I went to first time I went to Rome in 1975. I was 8 years old, 7, 8 around. Yeah, and my city where I born and I grew up was a beautiful city too. I mean, it's very, very modern and very classic and things like that time. And Rome, like, because of the architecture and things, I thought, wow, yeah. So my childhood was really good. I mean, I'm lucky to just travel with my dad, Rome, Milan, things like that. And that's how I get the inspiration to see artists. You get to know a lot of things slowly, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. No, and that education is so important, that cultural immersion. Was your dad artistic?
For shoes, yes.
I was going to say the shoemaking and the construction.
Yeah. For shoes, he makes shoes and he fixes shoes too, and always. But his idea about artists to paint and make a living, because I started getting obsessed with that kind of thing. See things like painter in Rome there that time, the Piazza Bologna, Piazza di Spagna, all these artists around that, and I was crazy. I thought, oh my, shake, like, say, oh my God, he paint the car, prop, fantastic, the shadow, this, that. He's the type of person say, oh, you don't want to be in the street, don't be an artist, forget it.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Exactly. More traditional thinking in a career. Yeah. So was anyone else in your family a painter?
I have my younger brother, he's a cartoonist.
Okay, yeah.
He paints cartoons. He worked for magazines, things like that, you know. And he's still doing okay with the cartoon. Comics, he do comics on the computer, things like that. And he's very good at it. He studied that too. With the skill and studies make a big difference, opposite for me. And my sister, she liked to paint models, women with the clothes, but she doesn't. That when we were very, very little. But my mother, no. And drawing on the wall everywhere. I got so much trouble. I got so much trouble. You imagine your parents have the apartment so nice and clean, and you have a little things like drawing. Used to like to draw the cartoon or the Mickey Mouse.
Oh my gosh!
And the Zorro with the things like that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The nose and this and the hat, and you draw it in the wall, and oh my God!
Oh my gosh, you're bad. Although it would be worth money now.
Yeah.
These cartoons on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the first thing that you painted?
Yes, I remember. I remember only this part. I was so obsessed with this gentleman, friend of my dad, and my father's shop. He used to have a shoemaker, and not very far from there, this guy. He's a painter. Italian painter, but he's from Tripoli, born in Tripoli that time. He has a huge art studio inside, huge columns everywhere. So I was amazed how he painted, because I spent a lot of time with him. That's how I wanted to do something like that,
Yeah.
And also when we were kids, I used to buy this little book for children. He used to teach about the great artists, like the Renaissance artists. And when you see this little book, it's a famous book. I forgot the name of the book. It's still, I think, still available, but that was, I don't want to say the number. I don't want to sound like I'm old,
It's okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't
I
worry.
already told you it's 1975, like sounds to you maybe. Oh my God.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
So those books attracted to children because most of the kids, they don't want to read much, Myself, I'm terrible about reading. That's why sometimes I make mistake. I don't read and I sign about something. That's my problem. A big problem. Anyway.
That's bad.
Those books, they tell you the story of Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they talk about them and you see the picture, myself, I read a little, but most of the time I look at the pictures. The picture, they look like, they make an image of Leonardo da Vinci. They make the image of the story. Somebody paint that story in a classical way, beautifully.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the paint on the palette. That's inspired me. I wanted to paint first time. First time I painted, I bought a gouache. A gouache, it's in a little kind of just pretend to be oil, because we cannot have the oil, because my father's friend said, no, just start with the gouache, like the fact, like oil. I started doing that. The first painting I painted the little, not even a canvas, like a hardboard.
Yep.
It was already with gesso. So I did the first time ever I used that brush and stuff like that. I did the seascapes and the sun, just the sunsets.
Classic subject.
Very classic subject, bro. So for me, a lot of orange there and a lot of yellow and things. I paint that. I felt, oh my God. I love the feeling. So since that was the first. When one of my friends, father's friend, the artist's friend, another artist, which is he's a master. That guy with the oil pastel. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
This guy is oil. I showed to them this gentleman. he took it, he bought it from me, you know. He said, I buy it from you. I told him, really? He thought, buy it from me, yeah.
Oh.
And he gave me coins, you know, some coins and things like that. And then I felt I couldn't sleep at night. And he gave me a bag, like a gift. Because the people encourage people, and lovely to see a young person want to paint, and you just do that with them. Anyhow, he gave me a huge new brushes and stuff like that for professional, you know, and the canvas. I thought, oh my God, I put it under my bed. Every day I look at what I'm going to do. That was so good feeling. That's the first painting, yeah.
And that's so exciting. And so how old would you have been at that time? Like,
very hard to stay. That was a way back in just in 1980.
So you were young, yeah.
Very little, yeah, like 10 years old in 1981. Oh. I got so serious where by the time in 82, I don't want to I don't like the school much, but I don't want to finish. I got the 1982, 83, the last time is 82. 82, I decided just don't want to carry on school. I had a big problem with my dad, and I just wanted to paint. Yeah, from then, because you know you're staying with your parents and you don't worry about that. So you don't know what's like.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And I followed my father's friend's footstep, which he encouraged me. He said to me, no. He said, people say negative things about professional artists. Not true. He said he used to have this Volkswagen, you can live in it, you know.
Yeah.
They used to study in the 50s at Leonardo da Vinci School of Art in Rome.
Oh, wow, yeah.
These people, he's a friend of my dad. And, I'm a kid and I listen to the story. I like the story because they get together 3-4 artists who have been in the same school in his studio, the place I told you, the huge place. And I went when I go home, my mind is just thinking about them. And I can't wait the next day I go back.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh.
It's
like feeding your soul. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I clean the place for them and I do this. They sent me to bring coffee for them and stuff like that. Just to watch them and learn a lot. I mean, I wasn't planned to be but in my head, that's the life. But I'm convinced by them. My dad used to say, never go there again. Don't go there again. Who's these people?
Yeah.
You want to live in, I told them a story. Oh my God, he told me a story in Rome. These guys, they were a student in this university of art school in Rome. And they used to be student there. And he told me, the guy, at the art school that time, they used to send a student to paint in different piazzas. Whoever amuse more people to watch them, they have to count how many people they are really like. More they get more high, what they call mark.
Wow.
Yeah. So they try to. He says the way, and they make a living. This guy, all he does is he paint, and I thought. Yeah, you see, there's people and artists professionally. I just listen to them and I focus on them and I ignore the rest.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And so your father probably wanted you to have, not to be a starving artist. Like he wanted you to have a career.
My dad, he said, for sure, trust me, you're an artist, that means you're starving. When you see I'm a painter, that means you're starving.
Oh my gosh.
That's for that time, but I took it in a positive sense and fantasy too,
Good. No, that's well, and we're also glad you did,
Amazing. I wouldn't be here if I didn't meet these people. And, sometimes when you turn around the corner and you take one road, change your life. You know, if you took maybe another corner somewhere, maybe something else happening.
Exactly.
In your life.
Yeah.
Future, you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, it is amazing to think about. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I said to myself, if I don't be nosy and I go to see this gentleman studio and I want to know him, I went inside, maybe I won't learn nothing that time, you know, I won't know about these things that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking about the oil paint or the colors and this, the material and things like that. I see them when they stretch the canvas. I learned stretch canvas from him.
Yes.
How to stretch canvas, yeah. And fantastic
skill.
life.
Difficult skill. That is a difficult skill.
Oh yeah, very difficult. Yeah. They learned. He said we learned at this school in Rome that time because they changed now. They learn everything. Even they do their own brushes.
Wow.
How they make their own color, oil paint. They get this the real things and the
like the pigments.
Yeah, he said we have to go through all that to go up. It was a really serious study and serious job.
That's amazing. What an education.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And you know, always you don't know anything. Absolutely. As more information you get and more you find out something you don't know all the time.
So true.
So
true. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's such a good.
That's how it make you. That's how I think. That's how it make you more stronger. You know, more skill and more this, and never end. Never end.
It's so true. Oh my gosh, there's so much depth to what you don't know.
That's true.
That's life. Such is life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a random question segment. So they're going to be kind of random questions all over the place, but just answer them to the best of your ability. Okay, so back to our traveling discussion. What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen for sale?
Anything was like antique. I like antique market. Yeah. I love antique market. When I go to Paris, I visit antique market. Also the south of France. I get to learn about the antique market since Malta when I was living in Malta. Because I learned restoration and paint mobs. Always student anyway. That gallery, so it gave me always interested to antique. The weird things I see some really crazy stuff like some painter. I love to buy painting too. I see some really valuable like. I'm not talking about Van Gogh or something like that. I wish I would be here otherwise, you know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be even kind of. But the things is really valuable, and in this market in Paris, sometimes the guys they selling this stuff, they have no idea what it is. Just they give it to you like that. And I see the guy, he has no idea he doesn't know what it is. Not that I know, but what it looked like. And I'm sure, you know, a piece of painting, like a piece of art gouache or aquarelle on the Fabriano. Yeah. And you see the skill. For me, it's a value. When something very nice, the skill is value for me.
For sure.
But I find that's the weirdest, very weird.
Yeah. And especially when they don't know what they have, like you said.
Yeah.
So you must have a big art collection yourself.
I used to have, tell you the truth, but some of the stuff I don't have anymore. But
I'm faster than you. But it's okay. You're doing all the talking, so that's good. That's the way it should be.
So I will drink after while you are talking. I'm drinking. Huh?
Exactly. It's perfect.
Yeah, I have one painting I purchased. This is from an artist. Interesting. I like his name, Terkai. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll drink this painting. I'll show you.
Oh, hey, yes, show me. We're getting a sneak peek inside Kal Gajoum's personal art collection. This is very interesting to me, right? Like as an artist yourself, you know, seeing pieces that you've chosen to acquire, I think that's so interesting. And yeah, show us.
You see this one?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. I love her.
Yeah, this guy.
I want to be her. In her comfy chair with her plants. Just
yeah, I'm very lucky to have something like this. I mean, this is a lithograph, you know, from this artist. I really like his work. I get introduced to his work from a friend of mine, Italian guy in Vancouver. I know him now for nearly 18, 17 years. I used to go with him to the auction set, auction. They used to go to this West Park Gallery from Florida. They used to come to Vancouver a lot, and he introduced me to this place. So I started going to do the tour around the world, really, North America. Yeah. So they come to Vancouver once a year, and they set up the auction in this huge, beautiful place, hotel. They have a big spot there, and they have the auction and things like that. I used to go with him. I became obsessed going just to see, to learn, get the book and this, and you have the number and all that stuff.
That's so fun.
Yeah, they have this guy's artwork. They have even original of this work. This is original work. My friend Fulvio, he has original, big one original of. I love the oil paint. And then they have aquarelle, and they have lithograph.
Wow.
The original, I could afford like something like I don't know how. It's something hard a little bit, but I went for it.
Yeah.
And I bought this one. He make the bed. He got some oil paint, and they have all that stuff. The lithograph, mostly lithograph, and some original. Even they have Peter Max too, original Peter Max.
Oh my goodness, wow.
Peter Max, I like his work a lot, but I wish I had something from him before, because now Peter Max very expensive to buy.
Yes,
yeah. And not because of the money, how much worse, and just I would like to have something like this. Yeah, like this guy, he is a Terkai. My friend, he says you can sell it. You can sell it if you want. I can buy it from you. He said, no, I pay you like with five times the price, the original price. When I thought I really don't care, man. I don't care.
The piece is more important than the value.
Or no, this is something, a part of you, and you keep it, and that's it.
And this is what I tell people all the time in the gallery when they're acquiring a piece of art that's going to be hung in their home for many years to come. Number one, most important thing, do you love it? Do you love it? Do you look at it and get filled with joy? Because if you do, it's a great investment. You know,
right.
That's it. That's the most important thing.
I agree.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. And then, you know, if an artist will appreciate over time, and usually they will, but that's a bonus, that's extra. You need to love it and have that connection to the artwork. It's such an emotional purchase.
Yeah. It is, yeah. Especially for me, always interesting those artists who lived in the 50s, in the 60s, in the 70s, and amazing how it start changing. The art start change completely, slowly, until now. Of course, now it's changed 100%.
Yeah. It's different now.
Yeah.
All the different styles.
And so magnificent artists, like beautiful, good work. They have this today. Artists become like a different style, you know. I like
the talent is amazing, and you're right. Everyone has their own unique way of working, which is so
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, that was a good random question because we diverged.
No
We got a little sneak peek in your art collection, which I love. Okay, so if you were shipwrecked, classic question. If you were if your ship landed on a deserted island,
okay,
and you had all of your basic needs, so food and water and shelter.
yeah.
What are the two things that you would love to just have with you, that you would need to have with you?
My paint and canvas.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Simple needs.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Maybe you thought that I have a lover with me or something. No, my paint and my canvas.
That's
my
it.
first lover.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I love that. Simple, classic.
But respect.
Yeah, exactly. If I change the list to 10 more things, your list would include a lot more. Yeah. Okay, so what is your next random question? What's your favorite song?
Oh, my favorite song. Very weird. I love reggae. I love other music. You know, lately I love, since last week,
Yeah.
flamenco
Okay.
music. Yeah.
Yeah. The energy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you dance?
I dance, but not professionally, but crazy dance.
Okay, crazy dance is dancing. That's fine.
I wish I can dance. It was so nice. You know, it's changed sometimes. Sometimes I go to a nice electronic music, like very, very nice, modern, and I go back to the 40s.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Or the 70s. I love the 70s music. The 70s music, like I love Jimi Hendrix, Bob Marley.
Yeah. Yeah.
The reggae, I love all that. And of course, I like also Prince. Prince
is amazing.
Yeah, the guitar is unbelievable.
Oh my God, yes.
He has something from Jimi Hendrix, by the way. He has some same kind of the guitar I listened to with Jimi Hendrix. You remember, if you heard about what he was dreaming when he was a kid, and he was dreaming and he see the spaceships and things like that, like a UFO, things like that, the sound of those machines. You know, when they go to the space, whoosh,
wow.
You know,
yeah.
That's the guitar. He doing that sound, you know, when he heard.
What a way of thinking. That's so
all incredible. The time I listen to anybody playing guitar like Prince. He done that something interesting before he died. I have a nice album of him, and he done something like that. I thought, my God. I thought that's Jimi Hendrix. When he was a kid, he was talking about that, because Jimi Hendrix, he was talking about that with interviews, and decades after, we all inspire artists or musicians, inspire from each other to make something good.
Oh, did you see there was a really amazing performance? I believe it was a George Harrison tribute. And Prince did a guitar solo on that song, While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Yeah.
This performance, I could watch it all day, every day. It's amazing. So yeah, maybe I'll send you a YouTube link. It's incredible.
You like him a lot?
I love Prince. I love Prince. I think he was beyond talented. He was like an alien from outer space. Like he was just like the creativity and the way his mind.
He does, yeah. He's special, very special.
Super.
I have one CD. It's not CDs these days anyway, but he has an interesting album called a limited edition. And very interesting, really. I'll send you if you want to a copy, if you like. Only piano live.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's just so good. Yeah. I love Prince. Okay, we have that in common. Okay, next random question. If you were an animal, which animal would you be and why?
I will be the lion, so don't get killed.
Top of the food chain.
Yeah, I will be a lion. Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. A lion suits you very well.
My God, imagine you want to be a zebra or something you've done.
You know what? It would say a lot about your personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a zebra, maybe you're very into fashion. You like the stripes.
Sweet and eating, yeah, by everything else. My God.
Yeah, but the lion top of the food chain, I see that for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And back to an artistic question, but still kind of random. What's the most beautiful color?
You know, very strange, I changed sometime. I changed my favorite color through the years. I really, my favorite color always at the top was the orange and the yellow and the white together, and the red.
Yeah. So
my favorite color is the red, still now. But lately, I love the turquoise.
Yes.
Turquoise.
Yeah.
I love it. Turquoise and royal blue together.
Oh, beautiful.
That color I love. I'm into it so much. I don't want to go crazy to paint everything turquoise and blues. Everybody gonna be nuts. It's great.
And I see the color palettes, you have very warm on one side. So you have like the heat and the sun. And then you have very cool, you have the seaside and the turquoise and the little blue.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Very complementary. Yeah.
We need all the colors that need each other, to get the contrast.
So true. And it's so true. One color is powerful on its own, but when you pair it with something else, it can really, really sing.
Indeed.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. So next random question. It's very random. What's the weirdest thing in your refrigerator right now?
The weirdest things in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
If I show you, you get shocked.
Yeah? Why? Well, what's in your fridge? Is it
My
empty?
fridge, nearly empty, but there's two steps, so full of wine.
Okay. Okay, so wine.
Wine, and there's 2 bottles of champagne.
Perfect.
And the weirdest things, a lot of San Pellegrino water.
Okay.
I don't know why, but
do you drink it with your meal?
I drink it all the time. It's a wine. I don't know now. So for a couple of months, I don't drink so much wine at all. But San Pellegrino, 2 shots of tequila.
Oh.
And the lime, and a little bit hint of little fresh fruit. That's fantastic.
Yum.
No sugar whatsoever. It's fantastic.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I'm into that since nearly 2 months now. I drink that, but I don't bother with the wine so much. But today I enjoy the orange wine and the sun outside. I feel I'm in the summer now.
Exactly. We're channeling the summer vibes. Well, next time we do this, we'll have to have a tequila cocktail.
By the way, I have a little bit of fennel.
Oh, yeah?
I love fennel.
I love fennel too.
And I have a few carrots, small carrots, and pepper, chili pepper.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Lettuce. Salad. Lettuce. The lettuce. I discovered a new idea to make a salad because I put 10 pounds eating food.
It's the lockdown. It's the quarantine. Everybody, me too. You can't see it, but me too.
Well, you always good. Don't worry. But you see, in the past, I used to have the thyroid too. The thyroid made me grow up.
Yes.
Like 10 years ago, I didn't even realize. And I started treated that. And I thought, oh, let's eat. It wasn't really from the food, it was from thyroid. Let's eat. You know? And guess what? Bad news around the corner. The doctor say, "What the hell are you doing?" He said, "No, this doesn't mean you don't have to be watch out because when you with the type of food you eat. I mean, how much you eat. And this lettuce, I use it just to make myself to get away from bread, I used like a boat, you know?
Oh, yeah, yes.
I put inside whatever you like to put. If you want to put sardine, if you want to put mixed salad with things with a little olive oil, caper, this, you put it inside and you eat it like a sandwich like that.
That's amazing. Or like a little taco, a lettuce wrap.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, even if you want the steak or something, I don't eat meat anymore, but imagine a piece of steak, nice, you are running, you put it in top of this boat and you put a little mustard, a little bit of dressing and you eat it like that. Oh,
perfect. Perfect. Oh, I love it. I love it. Can you tell I'm hungry? I'm asking all these questions about food.
Oh,
but I know you love to eat as well.
Oh, I love food too, of course.
Okay, so, and changing gears, what is your worst habit? Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a bad habit?
Of course. Oh, I'm full of bad habits.
We all do.
The bad habit, I don't sleep every night the same time. I miss a lot of sometimes not appointment. I don't do appointment because when I get an appointment, something like that, the bad habit is sometimes after I finish painting, I cannot stick with the routine. I feel good and I try to fix that, but sometimes yes and not, to sleep, to get on time, to go to the appointment perfect time, etc. I don't like that. That's a bad habit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Kind of like time management in a way,
Yeah. For example, like say this weekend, I have to do something, and I get somewhere. I say, okay, I have an idea for a nice dish of fish with a nice salad, and this and that. I will do that first. And I forget about that. I never forget. So I do that first and then I will work. It will never happen.
It's the procrastination. Yeah.
That's a bad habit.
Yeah.
That's a bad habit. Yeah.
I totally get that.
But I'm very disciplined with the work, very disciplined. When I come to work, like to paint. Before I do anything else, I have to clean all the palettes. I have to clean this, so to think about the next day. Yes. I'm gonna find the things on place and things like that. With these things, but nothing is perfect,
We try our best.
And
that's all we can do, right? Let's try our best. Yeah.
You never paint?
Oh, sorry?
You never paint?
I studied illustration, so more drawing than painting, but still the arts background. But I know what you mean about dedicating time and procrastinating, and so I'm one. I really need to set a deadline for myself.
Yeah.
Because if I leave it open-ended, then I'll just say, I'll get to it in the next few days, or but I think I really I'm someone who needs a deadline and to be told, it needs to be done by this date. So
I'm the same. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
And even if a client is not giving me a deadline, I assign them for myself. I need it.
Then, no, you're better. Me, I'm worse for that.
I know, it's hard. It's hard, and especially with something creative, because a lot of times you can't force creativity. You sit down at the easel, and I think it gets easier the more you do it. If it's something you're practicing every day, then it gets a bit easier. But it's hard, because sometimes you get to the easel or you get to your paper and it's not coming. It's hard to force it. Okay, like my last random question.
No problem.
If you could replace your exceptional painting talent with any other talent, what other talent would you love to have? Cooking, yeah. It's creative as well. It's very creative.
I love cooking.
Yeah. I can see the connection, actually.
I love cooking for people, for myself. I love cooking for people mostly.
Yeah.
Like if I want to cook something, I would love, even somebody random I don't know very well, I would love to say, come over, have a this dish.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
just crazy.
Yes.
And I would look at you and say, what do you think about that one? You like that? You like that? Like that?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Because maybe I put more salt, less salt, it's tasty, not tasty, you know. Because sometimes you taste something is not that like I taste stuff I think in my mind they're very good, fantastic, the best in the world, and etc. But sometimes people say, what's this,
Well, and you're absolutely right. And just like art, it's so subjective, right? Not everybody's palate is the same. Not everybody likes the same food. So like art and just having that audience and someone to cater to and please, with your artwork, so you're pleasing visually. With the cooking.
Yeah, but I find with the cooking, the same with art, like you said, if the person open your mind, like sometimes think, oh, I cook this dish the best in the world, there's nothing better than this one, da 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 da. Of course, it's tasty, people, but that way of attitude will block you from knowing anything else. I love the Japanese cuisine.
Oh, me too.
Japanese cuisine and how they cook this fish. This I thought, no, maybe I changed something like that. I did a little few things, change it. So wow. Yeah. So I never say, oh, this is the best I cook it. This is the best. But because it's new, I cook it now. I said, oh, this is fantastic. No, it was a crazy, good chef, Japanese chef. I was looking at last few weeks ago. I got so inspired by them. Like with art, it's the same thing, like you said,
Yeah.
With art, with painting.
It's so subjective. Yeah.
I like to see other art, very good art, and I just go crazy about it, like in the sense of technique and things like that. If I see a nice technique of art painting or something, oh my God, I could learn from something like that.
Exactly. It's so inspirational. I completely agree. Yeah. And as artists and creative types, you feed off of that energy as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And with the make you strong as an artist, make you stronger. And I took advice from my father's friend. He said to me, even my boss before in Malta, I was a kid. I took it seriously, and I see what he mean, He said, when you have an admiration from a lot of people for your artwork, when you paint something, and that's it, you stop, your head will blow like that. You say, oh yeah, that's it. I'm the best.
Yeah.
That's the beginning of falling, he says.
Yeah.
When you get to the stage, I learned that if I think that I'm too good or for this is the best painting I do or best technique or something, even though successful, doesn't matter. If I think I believe that, of course I believe in myself. I believe in the painting I do. Yes, I agree with that, but not the best.
Exactly.
That's the reason why kept me trying to do another things better and better to make you like I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. And what a powerful message. It's like the constant room for growth and learning and that quest for knowledge and being better.
All the time,
that's what makes you grow as an artist or whatever field you're in, really.
Absolutely.
You're right. The minute you lose that and you cut off and you say, that's the best I'm ever going to do.
My boss, he was a tough guy, before Malta. Before he said, "Oh yeah, this guy came to want to work with us that time with the portfolio. We were scared to hell. Like, see, this guy is gonna come. Maybe this guy is gonna fire us because we were working with him.
Okay, yeah.
We're learning what we do. We used to learn how to restore, and we get paid for just a living. I sent my artwork out with this guy. You see his images talking. My boss is saying, here we go. He said, here we go. Look, the guy was saying to him in university, he's an older guy than us and things. And the way how he talked, like, I thought, oh, we had it. So the boss, he was saying, here, that's what I'm talking about. This guy, he talked too much about what he does and thinks the best and things like that. Let's see the reality. And the reality was zero. And that's how we get the message say about any of you thinking you're the best, you've done the best painting, you're done better than anybody else. That's the beginning of your falling. That's it. Simple. He said that's true.
I completely agree with that. Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. Wow. Oh. Powerful learning, yeah. You got a good experience there. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I have one little part to end our interview. And looking at the time, we already spent an hour together, more than that.
Oh, nice. I didn't even feel it. Well,
I know, it's great. Well, I have one little last segment.
No problem.
It's a little bit of word association. Okay, don't think too much about it. There's no wrong answers. It's just kind of a look inside the artistic mind of Kal Gajoum.
Okay.
All right. So first word, create.
Create. First things come to myself: canvases and colors and paint.
Perfect. Next thing, music.
Oh God, Bob Marley.
Perfect.
Prince.
Well, yes, Prince. Okay, next word, home.
Studio.
Hey, nice. Party.
Oh, cooking and have fun with friends.
Yes. Life. This one's kind of deep.
Travel around and learn somebody else's culture.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, beautiful. Montreal.
Oh, I think about the old port. Boring.
Beautiful. No, that's great. Okay, this one is difficult right now. Quarantine.
Quarantine. Excitement, huh? It's weird, but excitement.
Hey, that's a nice perspective that I didn't expect. I love that. Next one.
Same thing, you know? We know why I said that. Because all these years and years and years and but this one unexpected, different things, and turn it around and make it excitement to, like I said, cooking.
You're absolutely right.
It's a curfew. Let's go get the fish before the police come around and they find you. And this kind of drama. I love it.
Exactly. It's certainly some excitement. It's certainly a change.
Yeah.
That's a great positive way of looking at it. Okay, next one. Time.
Oh my God, I wish I can tell you that. Time, you know what I'm thinking about when you say that?
Tell me.
I have no time limit. I stayed from now till now 4, 5, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, because I'm talking to you now. If you won't believe me, I didn't sleep since last night.
Oh no.
No.
Oh my God.
Just to let you know.
So you just are up a lot. You don't get much sleep?
No, I had a nap earlier. That's it.
Okay.
That's good. Now I'm gonna keep going until I feel sleep, and I'm thinking about food, cooking, or doing something like that. And
get some nourishment.
Listen to the music and smoke.
Yeah, get your cigar. Yep.
Cigar. So yeah.
I love it. Okay, next word. Well, I only have 2 more. Next word, collection.
Oh, I'm thinking about the archives. I have the collection, painting collection, art collection.
Artwork. Yeah, nice.
Artwork.
Yeah. And next one, or last one, beautiful.
Oh. Color and women.
Beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
Those are all of my questions. You did so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great interview. I think there's going to be a lot of fun content for people to enjoy.
Oh, I hope so.
We got a little glimpse inside the mind of Kal Gajoum.
Yeah, sometimes, trying to explain something, just explain it in different way doesn't mean that way but that's the fun of it, I like it.
Exactly. Salut.
Salut.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, like I said before, we try our best. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. When do you guys start opening, people coming in?
So that just happened this past week. We came out of lockdown. Last week. It's only been one week, and it's really nice. It's so good to have people back in the gallery, and
back in the gallery, you don't have to wear masks.
They do. Yeah.
They do. Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
Exactly. We do what we do, and we have our hand sanitizer, and I'm disinfecting everything. And, we have a limited amount of people at a time, but it's okay. We're following the rules, and, we're being good, but it's still nice to be able to welcome people back, because it's been
absolutely.
so long of isolation.
Maybe 1 year.
Yeah,
1 year.
Exactly. Yep. And I can tell everyone is in the same kind of mood where they're just excited to be back in public and engaging with people, and everyone's so chatty. They want to talk to each other, and I'm the same way. It's like we're all kind of craving that human interaction, and it's been
very important.
Nice. Yeah.
Very important, I think.
Oh, it's so important. And these beautiful artworks behind me, they've just been so lonely in the gallery. And I always tell people, I'm like, you can make the most beautiful painting, but if no one views it, how sad is that if no one's around to take a look at it and enjoy it? So it's been really nice to just welcome people back into the gallery and enjoy the space. So it feels good.
I forgot to tell you, I have one collection from an artist from the gallery as well, Rose. I have one of her painting,
She's
done very good. Well, she's doing very good.
Oh my God, she's amazing. So I have two on display here.
Yeah.
See, but I also have one behind the camera. It's a huge 60 by 60, and it's stunning. Everybody comes in because they see it from the street, and it's
very talented.
She's so talented, and she's so sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, I like her. I like her work very much.
Yeah.
And also I like Papin, Patrick Papin. Yeah, I can see it behind you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he's amazing too.
Very good. Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah, this technique, people see it and they are just so blown away by the amount of patience he must have and the years that he took to develop this technique. So yeah, it's really incredible.
Yes,
they have such talented artists. It's amazing. And like you said before, it's a bunch of unique techniques. Everyone has their individual style that they're working in, and
that's right.
And it's so incredible. Yeah, I love the versatility and the diversity that the Shaw galleries represent.
You remember last time when I went to your gallery, it was a guy who's selling some at your gallery. He's an artist. He's selling he does something on scarves and things like that.
Yes. So this was a part of Design TO. It's a yearly annual exhibition that's in Toronto, and they partner with designers and artists and businesses in the area, and they can feature a designer's work. So we got
very good
his work. Yeah, it was very cool for us. Something unique and different, but yeah, they were really beautiful. They were all on silk and painted really beautifully. But this was the last time you visited. Okay, so it was probably around this time of year then.
That was I think when I saw that guy, I think was the time before the pandemic.
Yeah,
years before.
Yeah.
And that's when I saw him. I still remember him. I thought he has a nice sense of colors. Very good.
Yeah.
The last time when I went there, it was a couple. You were busy with them.
I know, and you had to get going, and I'm like, oh.
No. For me, I'm very happy as long as they buy something. Huh?
Yes, and they did, so that's good.
I'm sorry, we were the closing and I opened the for you. That's for me.
It's
Tonight,
good. It's good. I know it's part of the whole experience, right?
Yeah. No, me, I have no problem. But last time I went in, I knew, I knew when there was it's priority always, and they love the gallery. Yeah,
it's so beautiful. Yeah.
they love
Have
the
you
gallery.
been to the Have you been to the other location in the distillery district?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I went. I met. What's her name?
Is it
The
Chris?
other gallery. Yeah. Was nice. Very nice gallery.
It's smaller, but it's beautiful. Yeah.
I like the location. I like the gallery as well. Different from the gallery you are in.
Yes.
And that's what I like. But you still can have the flavor. Bouchon.
Yeah.
Without even put the name, I knew the style.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of color. It's a lot of happy work. It's really vibrant and uplifting, and a lot of different styles. But I would say overall, the connecting element would be that it's really happy. It's feel good work.
Yeah, it is true. It is true.
It's not like dark and conceptual, and it's all really feel good artwork for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree.
And you see this crazy chair behind me?
I love the red chair there.
I'm gonna go, I'll show you, I'll test it out for you.
I like that chair. Oh, see, wow.
I'll show you, it spins around.
My God, that's fantastic.
It's so cool.
They're really very nice, artistic.
I know, it's an Italian manufacturer. It's very cool. But
that's a really cool chair. I like it very much.
Yes, I
Is it for sale?
No, it's just for us.
Okay.
I know, it's really cool. We have two of them.
If it's for sale, I will end up buying it.
Yeah. Exactly. You have the space. Put it in your studio. Yeah.
I'm gonna play around like that all the time, like a kid. I love it.
It will be another reason for us not to get our work done.
Suit the gallery. Perfect.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. It's a really good space. And here we have probably 30 artists on display. So again, it's a really good variety, good mix. So.
Okay, 30 artists.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, around 30 artists. Very good, cool collection you have there. Very nice.
Nice mixture.
Yeah, I see some other gallery, they don't have the same collection every gallery, isn't it?
It's true. It's true.
What do you think about the location? Remember the first one we had the exhibition in Toronto? What's that area called?
It was the financial district.
Yeah, you prefer that place or this? Yeah, more charming, huh?
For sure. Yeah.
I remember.
The foot traffic is so much better. In the financial district, I would receive people, on their lunch break or, on their way to work or on their way home. But in day-to-day weekends, we're completely dead. It was not a great.
No.
Yeah. So here it's so much better. You have young families moving into the area. You have lots of condos around us. So lots and lots of people, lots of foot traffic. So it's so much, I would say it's so much better here. As well, the space is much more open and
I see
airy.
that.
Yeah, it's not as like little rooms, which was beautiful. It was a beautiful space over there. I remember the floors. I love the herringbone hardwood floors. But other than that, it was not as good. This is much better location for sure.
Yeah. I remember there's a guy. He has the same last name as Beauchamp. He has a shop next to the gallery. He always hang out there. What's his name? Terry Beauchamp.
You have an amazing memory.
because when he
Really
said,
good memory.
yeah, because when last time when I remember I met him first time, and he said, well, Sean, I was talking to my head myself. I thought, can't be related to Vincent and family.
Yeah.
He speaks very, very American accent English.
Yes.
Impossible. But
Yeah.
it was a silly question. I asked him, I remember that time, I told him, are you related to the family? He said, no, we have the same name. And I said, oh, okay.
I know, exactly. Yes. Oh, he's so funny, and he's lovely. You know, he checks in with us all the time just to see how we're doing.
That's nice.
He's since retired. You know, he sold his
He's
business.
retired, huh?
Yep, he's retired now, and he sold his business. He actually sold it was interesting because the Beauchamp, he pronounced Beecham.
Ah, Beecham.
And he sold the tailor shop, so it was like fine men's clothing. And
yes,
he sold this name to Holt Renfrew. I don't know if you know, but like, yeah, super high end.
I buy from them.
Really like bespoke tailoring. Wow. Yeah, so he did very well with that. Sold the name. Now they have their own bespoke tailoring section in the Holt Renfrew men's store, which is beautiful and wonderful. Now he has a condo in Vancouver. And
Vancouver.
Yeah,
wow.
And he's so happy. Yeah, he's doing so well. Actually, his sons, he has 3 sons, and they're all out west as well. So he sees them very regularly, and
I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for him.
He's super nice guy, and
I remember him a lot.
Yeah,
all the time. You know,
wow.
When I thinking about your gallery there, and always I think about that time when he was around. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was always around.
Yeah.
He would always come
always
in.
around.
Yeah. And you're right. He was so nice, and actually it worked very well because we had like fine art and fine clothing, and on that same corner, and sometimes like it happened more than once where he was measuring a guy for a suit, and he would come into the gallery and take a look at our paintings and purchase something, and then go pick up his suit, like, or vice versa. You know, we would have, I'd be wrapping up a painting and I'd send them into the men's clothing store and they'd check everything out there. Like, it worked very nicely.
That's very nice.
Yeah, it was a nice kind of introduction to the city. Yeah. You know, it was a nice intro to Toronto. But now I have to say, you know, the location that they chose here at King Street, it's much better. It's and it's in they call it the King East Design District. So it's a lot of kind of like interior design, nice Italian sofas or light fixtures, or, you know, really beautiful furnishings for your home. Yeah. So a gallery, it's perfect. You know, it's perfect to have a gallery there. So it's working very well.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys moved here, moved in this location. Very good. Yeah.
Good change.
Good change.
And when would that have been the first your big exhibition? I remember I was just starting with the gallery. You know, with the year that happened, but that was amazing.
Sometimes I see the video when you interview me. Oh my God.
Yes. Oh my gosh, this was, am I crazy to say like 10 years ago?
10 years ago, yeah. 2011?
Wow.
2010?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh my God. Wow. Time flies.
Yeah,
Huh?
Time flies. Yeah. My God. Yeah.
It's crazy.
But you know, you didn't change at all.
You either.
Me, older.
We're aging very well, both of us.
I got younger. That's the trick, huh?
Yeah.
I wish. Just joking with you.
Cheers. Cheers. We're reversing our age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right though. It was probably 10 years.
We are 2021, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure?
I think so. I don't think so. I don't know anymore.
You know, they're going to be hard, tricky things because the 2020, the pandemic, and the 21, kind of most of the people didn't have much to do with gone like that, you know?
Yes.
And you feel like you're connected, even now connected with 2020 because still the pandemic on.
Yes.
It's kind of, and especially with me, and I'm not good with numbers.
Oh, me neither. No.
You
If you
know,
ask me what year something happened, I don't know. I have no idea.
I know. But during that time when you were working there, just you start working there, Bouchon, huh? More than 10 years.
Wow.
It
Wow.
was the exhibition, and then yeah, it was 2009, 2009,
Yeah,
2010.
something like that.
I think I have a poster.
I might too. Maybe
Yeah,
not a poster, but like a little flyer.
a little flyer, okay, because I've done an exhibition in Quebec City a lot with Vincent before and Sophie that time. Done
Yes.
a lot of exhibition in Quebec, mostly in
Yes.
Quebec. Ah,
Yeah.
we've done very well. We've done very well.
It's
And
beautiful. Yeah, it's
such
amazing.
hard working people and passion they love to do to work. Oh, I had a good time too, we see.
Exactly. It's the
Yeah.
balance.
Well, we
Both.
work, we have a good time.
Exactly.
Work is a good time.
It's true. And if you love what you do, then it makes
Yeah,
it even more profitable. Absolutely.
absolutely.
And I remember with your exhibition at the in the financial district, a lot of big pieces,
Big pieces, yeah.
big pieces.
Yeah,
And it was my first time, framing things. And Sophie had me preparing the artworks, and we were touching up the edges, because you
yeah.
ship them very well. You ship them beautifully, so that they had a wooden spacer and
That's right.
two pieces face to face, but they had a wooden, you're screwed here so that
Yeah,
they wouldn't move in the crate. It was beautiful. It was perfect.
because
But
still wet.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. And I remember being so nervous. It's my first experience with an exhibition, and it's Kal Gajoum. And we're unpacking the crates, and she's, we're kind of stressed. It's, the paintings are still wet, and we're hanging them and we're framing them. And I will never forget that experience. It was kind of amazing to see fresh from the crate, wet oil paintings from Cal. It's just, it was
Oh
very
my
cool.
God.
Yeah, very cool.
It's very tricky with the wet painting. It's very hard sometimes, when somebody cannot handle. One time I remember I shipped painting to Hawaii. I was working with the guys in Maui. I shipped two painting 48 by 60. Two paintings.
Huge.
The two painting, while I was doing them that time, the two painting already sold to a client of theirs.
Okay, so they were already sold.
Yeah, now they're wet. Now I'm in Vancouver to ship painting to Hawaii. And there's a few other paintings around with them because I kept shipping a lot of artwork, which we had a really successful sell-out art shows in many times there in Maui. But this particular interesting time, those two paintings, they never got the bad news. Bad news is they went transit, the shipment went to New York airport. The New York airport, they tried to open the crates. And of course, the way how you mentioned like that.
Yeah.
And there's another crate smaller, and the officer or whatever who were looking for the check-in, they can't be bothered to put the small to the back to the small box. They slide the small one between the two paintings, the big one, and all went out. Everything went out. By the time they received it there, they told me the news, and I didn't take it very serious, I tell you the truth. Oh. I didn't get shocked. I got shocked a little bit. With these things, for me, if you receive a painting and damaged, you go freak out the things. Me, I don't care. I said, don't you worry about that. I will paint another one.
Oh, good for you.
Just ship that back to me. I will put it like, what they call the cemetery I have, a corner somewhere. Or a hospital.
Yes. In rehab.
Yeah, but those two paintings gone. The manager, the gallery, and the owner, the wife's owner working there, they were crying.
Oh, I would cry. I would cry.
Because they don't know how to say it, because they have the deposit from the client already.
Oh.
I said to her, well, just tell her I'll paint another one, or just give them back the deposit. That's what we don't want to do, but they have to do that. And the truth, the client came, they met the client after, came, and actually he bought the other painting I done. I redone another painting, okay. And the other painting lost. But instead they bought few small ones. But you see what the kind of panicking, stress they get. I said, stress for what? For nothing. Don't get stressed. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I mean,
for me, no problem. If something damages, not a problem. But doesn't mean, okay, let's damage it or something like that. But just only the piece. If you sell a piece, the customer, as you know, they're expecting that piece.
It's true.
When you say to them it's damaged, they want it even more.
Yes.
They say, oh, no, that's my life. They go upset. They go upset because it's damaged.
Yeah,
This is the worst.
Exactly. And, it's like what we were saying before, where it's that emotional connection with the artwork. And when you tell them it's damaged, it's heartbreaking. Like,
Really?
I understand both sides. I understand your situation where you say, I can paint another one, it's no problem. But I also understand the gallery attendants that are crying. I would be crying as well. I think so.
Of course.
The time and the energy, and we were so excited to provide this work to, our client that was so excited to receive it. And
that was the worst. That was the worst and the worst ever. I mean, we became to a conclusion with the gallery there and say, what about if you come to Maui, spend 3 months there and paint there? I told them, Maui, as you know, Maui, you sit there, you get depressed after 1 month. I'm not saying bad place, but you get bored. When you know where to go anymore. You go to that one, you go to the Mama Fish, Mama House, twice, 3 times, 10 times.
You can only go to the beach so many times.
Yeah. Oh, full of sharks, those beach. Don't worry about that.
Okay, anyway, no, thank you. No.
But I love Maui, I have to say. Spend 2-3 days there every time. And the gallery, they were doing very, very well. There's a lot of nice other gallery. And I saw actually, I told you earlier about Peter Peter Max, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw his original work, one gallery, they're selling his work over there. Well, I don't know if they're still there or not, but yeah. Salvador Dali as well. There's one guy selling Salvador Dali, not original, lithograph, stuff like that. Yeah. There's a lot of rich in art there. And very spiritual island, Maui. Really, I find it spiritual.
Special place, huh?
Yeah, very nice.
So when I'm ready to make travel plans, I'm going to run them all by you. You'll be my travel agent. You'll tell me where I should go and how long I should stay in each spot.
Yeah. If you want to go to Paris, just let me know. I tell you where to go.
Okay, perfect. I'm holding you to that.
You have a nice time, huh? So good time.
Yeah,
good time.
Exactly. And I know you're kind of like insider local influence. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna get at you for travel tips.
As we go to the jazz club I told you about.
Yes, and stay up until 10 a.m. Sounds great.
It's 10 a.m. 10 a.m. They don't start until later.
Wow, exactly. Well, and that's fine. You take a nap during the day. Yeah. And then you get ready to party all night.
Yeah, I went back, I went back 2 years ago. I went back to the same place. It's still the same. Everything is same, just changing, make a lot of modern things. They're still the same. And I was lucky. I got in a hotel there, pension, a small pension, just not very far from it. You walk even if you walk 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 4 in the morning, you're okay. Because some part of Paris is not really safe to walk at night, so for a woman especially, Yeah. But it's a beautiful city. I don't want to say anything negative about that.
Exactly. No, we'll leave that part out. Yeah, beautiful city. We gotta go.
Indeed. You've been to London, huh?
No, I have not been overseas, Cal. I know. And as an art lover, an architecture lover, and food lover, it's crazy. It doesn't make sense.
You have to. Yeah, I'm going when this thing's open. I'm going to Paris. Hopefully, at the end of this year. You should come.
Oh my God, I would love to. Well, tell Vincent I'm taking a week. I'm going to Paris with Cal.
Last time when I was there, Inan, she wanted to come very badly. She wanted to come. I told her, come, don't worry, come.
Just come.
I was there for a whole month. I told her, come over just let me when you come. I told her, just tell me the date when you come, and I see you. No worry about anything. She worried about the time, like you say, work time and things like that.
I know, and life gets in the way, of all of these plans and now it's like my list of places to travel is so long. So it's like, okay, I gotta really take some serious time and get to it.
Really nice to travel.
Yeah, and like you say, it fills you. You get inspiration, and every winter season, I used to go away somewhere warm. So, whether it was Mexico or Jamaica or Costa Rica, but I've always stayed in this.
Yeah.
I've never been.
Yeah, Europe is different.
Europe is so different, and it's got the age, it's just everything is so old, and the history and the architecture, and it's just I know I gotta go.
yeah, that's true.
Oh well, okay, you finish the rest of your wine. I'm gonna do the same. I'm on my last sip.
Cheers. My glass is small, huh?
It is, exactly. I have a bigger cup than you. But even still, I'm not halfway, but that's fine.
Less than half.
Okay, perfect. All right. Was it full when we started?
No.
Okay.
There was maybe one glass missing, that's all.
Perfect.
But the orange wine, when you drink it, is you feel like you drink a soft drink somehow.
Yeah. I had a wine. It was orange wine as well, and it was they call it a skin contact.
I love that.
Beautiful. The sediment in the bottom. It was just very like
that. Do you like it or you not?
I love it. Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
I love it.
So
It was such a pleasure talking to you.
Pleasure talking to you, Andrea. Really looking forward to see you soon.
Same.
When things going better and
either way, if you come to Toronto or if I go to Montreal, we're gonna connect for sure.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Kal.
Thank you.
So good to chat with you and so good to see you. And we'll catch up another time soon, I'm sure. And next time you're in Toronto, tell me. And next time I'm in Montreal, I'm going to tell you. And
no problem.
We'll catch up. We'll go have an all-nighter party.
No problem. Yes.
We'll take a nap during the day and get started at midnight and go until 10 a.m.
Yeah, indeed. Cheers.
Well, good to talk to you. Until next time, happy creating. Happy creating, enjoy your space and stay inspired. I can tell you've got some really beautiful work in the works. So we're really excited to see what you come up with.
Thank you very much, Andrea. Thank you for your time too.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's so good to chat with you.
Thank you. Good to chat with you too.
Okay. Have a good evening.
You have a good evening. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.